Hey guys, and welcome to yet another, well, it's not a speed build, I'd say, but well, I suppose it is. Welcome. This video is not a scheduled one. I thought I'd just put this one in to kind of give you a little update on what the hell's been going on the channel for the last few weeks. So yes, I'm in this video, I am going with this whole new Dollhouse trend thingy. So yeah, enjoy the view while I just talk at you. Hopefully I'll be finished before we get to the end of this video, and then I can actually talk about the build. So basically for the last 2 weeks there have been no builds up on the channel, and this is because life has been kicking my butt. So there were no videos up last week because I went to Oslo. I was going to Oslo, and I had to work late nights to get some work done, so I didn't have my evenings to get builds up for you guys. So apologies. Not only do you miss builds, but I miss being able to build, if that makes sense. So you guys will know from my little community page, if you don't look on your phone or an iPad at the community page, you should do. It's very helpful. It's where I post updates and stuff. Yeah, I started building this huge Italian villa. We're gonna call it a villa. And I needed a break from that, so I switched over to another build, which was actually meant to be up on the channel like yesterday. But unfortunately, because I went to Oslo, I couldn't do it. And then this week, my time has been totally taken up with doing wedding cake designs and all of the costings that go around with it. Last week, because I went to Oslo last weekend. So yeah, this time it was just totally taken up by wedding cakes this week. If you don't know, I have a small side business which does cakes, and I had like 3 designs to do, plus all the costings, which if anyone does costings, you know they're evil. So yeah, I had to do that, and that took up my week since I've been back from Oslo. I know, I suck. Whatever. But I knew I wouldn't be able to get the build that I'd already started up on the channel, so I was wanting to do a room build yesterday, and builder's block happened. It's a real thing. I'm gonna self-diagnose myself with builder's block, but it happened. It's a miracle that I managed to do this build today. I've had some extra time off today at work because there is no work for me to do. Yay! So I've been able to do this quick room build, which is, I'm sorry, but also there aren't gonna be any videos this week. I'm so sorry, but in a few days' time I'm gonna be going to Berlin. But before I go to Berlin, I'm busy. So yeah, I won't be able to do anything. So I'm not gonna be able to be back in front of my computer until Tuesday evening next week. So like in 8 days time, I'm actually going to be able to be back in front of my computer and hopefully finish a build off or do something. I might go back to that Italian villa and just finish the outside of it and get that first part up, rather than wait till the whole entire thing is finished. But this is what I wanted to update you with, and also give you something to visually look at while I just babble. But yeah, I just also want to say hi. Welcome everyone again. I've missed you. I've missed your comments. I've missed everything. I've missed actually finishing a build. Yep. But you know, life happens sometimes. After coming back from Berlin, I should have like a full solid month. I think a solid month. Like a solid month at home, and then I'm going away again. So yeah, this is what happens when you have a life. Ugh. Someone asked me on a video, they were like, oh, how'd you get so many builds up, one after the other? And I said, having no life outside of The Sims. That's what it was before. And then you go and get a life, and what happens? You get no builds out. So moral of the story, don't have a life. I'm only joking. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Apart from not getting builds out, I'm actually doing really well. So yeah, everything is positive and all that jazz. But I want to show you this video today, and I've made this slightly different. This is a room build. I did actually want to take the opportunity to bring back one of my old series with this, but I didn't because I couldn't find a color palette I liked. But this is definitely the heads up that Color Me is going to be coming back. In case you don't know, there should be a playlist here on my channel as well, which I'll link somewhere in this video. But before each week, I used to do a room build inspired by a color palette, and then I'd get you guys to do a poll and decide what the next week's color palette would be, and like ask for what rooms you want to see. So it was really a series kind of to inspire you to use color in your builds, and also sometimes it's really so much easier to do a really detailed room because you haven't had to do the whole outside building process, and it just allows me personally to be able to play around with different interior design ideas and all that kind of jazz. But yeah, so for this build I actually kept in all of this behind the scenes goodies. Have you guys seen all of the other dollhouses on Twitter, on Tumblr? They are, what was it? Oh god, I've forgotten the person's name. It's Milkbox. It's got Milkbox in it. What is it? I follow them. There's a whole Tumblr just dedicated to reblogging all of those dollhouse things. I'm scrolling on Tumblr. Please help me. Please, where are you? Smart Milk Boxes. That's the one. Smart Milk created this whole isometric style thingy, and everyone has been copying, and they now have a blog called Smart Milk Boxes where they reblog all of these different ones. It's kind of a cool trend, and I think it's just a great way of showcasing new types of builds and just having fun and playing around. I suggest, if you do have spare time, just to kind of play along and make your own rooms. So that's why I wanted to keep all of this in, to show you the whole process. So I showed you making an actual bigger, larger room so I could still have indoor lighting with this. I've seen a lot of, including I think the original one by Smart Milk and a lot of the other people, they have decided to use outdoor lighting, actually just delete two of the walls and have the outdoor lighting, and I think, no, honey, no. So what I did was do the whole box around the outside, and then I can take the picture. What I've realised I forgot to do is cut out the opening for the doorway so you can see the horrible, disgusting wall behind. I'll probably have to, I don't know, will I go back and change that? Probably not. No, because I don't have a lot of time. But I wanted to do indoor lighting because I think it just looks so much more atmospheric and all that stuff. And the outdoor lighting is cray. Sometimes in The Sims, especially, it depends what time of day you're taking the picture. Especially in the afternoon, they can look kind of crazy. And I don't think the original image inspiration that they took to do their one actually had outdoor lighting. It was a kind of like isometric game drawing, kind of like pixel art, I think it was. And that's what inspired them to do this whole dollhouse thing. And it's just been everywhere. I've seen YouTubers do it. I've seen Tumblr. I've seen Twitter. It's just everywhere. But yeah, hopefully there'll be some rooms there that you can get inspired by and all that kind of jazz. But this one is kind of a speed build, speed edit thing. I still have not updated my reshade to the latest one because I'm scared it's going to break. So I keep on saying to everyone I'm doing a new reshade, but I don't want to. I want to keep my old reshade, but I know it's bad. I should sacrifice the reshade for you guys and try and update. But man, look how cute the screenshots look. Anyway, we're coming to the end of this. I'm so sorry I haven't had more up. We've got some screenshots. They look amazing, by the way. And I will be back probably in about 2 weeks with something fantastic. I promise it will be worth the wait. Thank you so much for sticking around and all that jazz. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye, guys. Oh, I almost forgot. This room is up on the gallery for download now if you want to download it. Origin ID, hey_Harrie. Bye.